All right, so the big corporate international breweries are now making their own, craft beer. Is this stuff legit, or are these guys just flat old posers? What do you think, Socrates?
Well, I believe that, you're always going to have a whole pile of different layers of where beer fits as far as scale.
It's a nice way of saying they're posers, in my opinion. But
no, I think that if the big breweries don't cut corners and they supply product that are genuine and have integrity, all the power to them. Like, you think about the size of breweries and even the micro or the craft beer in the States that I have a lot of respect for, those breweries are getting huge. New beer that came into Alberta recently out of Northern California. They're pushing 2 million barrels. That dwarfs everything that's kind of happening on the micro scale in Canada by a long shot. So are they still craft? Absolutely. They don't cut corners. They have integrity of product, and they're making exciting, new, fun things. Do you have to be small to be craft? I don't think you have to be. I think the smaller guys with the grassroots campaign are really taking more chances, and we got our balls on the line.
You kind of have to, right? Yeah. You kind of have to take those chances, don't you, Ben?
Yeah, definitely.
So, same opinion then? You think that some of these big mega breweries with their craft batches, I suppose, it's legitimate stuff?
Yeah, I sort of echo Socrates with, it all comes down to what it's coming from. I know sort of the lobby group or the industry group in the States are constantly raising the bar of what counts as craft, because the ones that do put the love and the care and use quality ingredients are just growing so big that, it went from like 1 million barrels to 1.5 million barrels to 2 million barrels, and I think it's
quality
up to 2.7 now. And
makes sense.
Yeah, so and likewise, with sort of the purchasing of the craft breweries, a lot of them, they still get to do what they want to do, so something like Elysian or whatever that are
that's a good point.
bought out.
Yeah,
but
good point, sure.
They're still part of the umbrella, but they're still focused on the craft and stuff like that.
So of course, rewind 2013 here in Alberta, the AGLC has some good news for everybody that wanted to get into the beer game. I mean, how important has it been for your business, or was it everything? The fact that 2,500 hectoliter volume minimum was finally lifted.
For us, it was everything.
Yeah.
I mean, we couldn't exist under it. No brewery, like that grassroots sort of development of craft beer in Alberta couldn't exist without it, because to be able to brew that minimum that used to be in place was millions and millions of dollars. It wasn't a bank loan for a single person to go take out and start up. It was like large group of people getting together. So, and that, then when you have a production facility that size, you need to sell that much more beer to make the money back. So you got to make beers that aren't worse, but safer or more.
Not taking those risks.
Yeah, you don't have that opportunity.
Yeah.
So that change not only allowed us to come in, but it allowed sort of craft beer in Alberta to have smaller breweries that can experiment a little bit more and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. We're still the most underrepresented province. Like we're just breaching 20 breweries now, and our neighbors on both sides are over 100. So
is that so?
Oh yeah, we're
even in Saskatchewan.
I think so. Yeah, I don't know what they have a different, the way the way it's suggested is just different. Okay. The way the Saskatchewan government does it, but we definitely are underserviced by population, and it's super exciting to see all these new breweries coming into market.
Are you got to be pumped with the way the AGLC as of late, in the last couple of years, has been handling things? Am I overstepping my bounds, or is that a fair statement? Are they doing a good job?
Absolutely. Like they've decided to sort of incubate and grow or diversify the Alberta industry. So it's great because Alberta also produces some of the best two-row barley in the world for the purpose of malting. And we send that stuff to California and buy it back as beer. We send that stuff all over the world and buy it back as
big industry. It sounds like
yeah. And to be able to take those products, have them malted here locally, and then turn them into beer locally and have them consumed by Albertans and something. I get a lot of pride out of it.
Yeah, as you should. I think we all probably should, right?
Yeah.
What's your communication been like with the AGLC? They're pretty responsive. They want to work together.
Yeah, I mean, since day one, we started the process within 3 weeks. Like of the policy change to allow for the small breweries. Within 3 weeks, we were on the phone with them, getting the ball rolling. And since day one, they've just open ears. And even when they have things that they say, we think we might want to do it this way, they're open to chat about why that might not work for us and how they can be more helpful to the industry. So they're not just going to bend over because we say we want to sell beer out of a truck downtown. But if they come to us with a change or a question about something, and we say, well, this would be helpful to the industry, or this would be helpful, or this is what's happening in sort of these big craft beer markets, other places, they're really receptive to that. And it's great. They've been awesome.
Yeah, they've been great at listening, and I think I genuinely get a feeling that they're excited about what we're doing as well as a group.
Now, if only we could get so many other government entities to follow suit, right? Maybe one day. Folks, we're going to jump to another quick break. Stick with us.